about chapter number 5, plants life. Okay. So first of all, we will be studying about the reproduction. Okay, the ways of reproduction, how the plants are reproduced. So around you, you might have seen, okay, that the plants reproduce with the help of their seed, but that's not all. Okay, so there are many other ways through which the plant reproduce. For example, seed, like it is very common. You must have seen plant reproducing with the help of the seed. But along with that, there are other ways such as stem, leaves, root. Okay. The first step is very clear to everyone, and you might have seen around you. But those three parts, okay, those three body parts of plant, it is not common. So we'll be studying about those all the ways through which the plant can reproduce. The first way through which the plant reproduce is reproduction from stem. Alright. So this is very new to all, I know. But first one you might have seen but not realized that onion is reproduced with the help of onion bulb. So on onion, whenever you see onion, you might have noticed that there is a bud-like structure. Okay, there is a bulb-like structure coming out from the onion. So that is known as onion bulb. So onion is reproduced with the help of onion bulb. So let me show you a diagram. So this diagram over here, it shows an onion having an onion bulb. Okay, this is basically a stem of onion, which is known as onion bulb, and this with the help of this onion bulb, the onion reproduces itself. It forms a new onion. Okay, so the onion stays under the ground. Okay, the onion stays under the ground, and this will grow on the upper side of the ground, and it will grow into a new onion plant. Okay, so we have already studied about the onion bulb. Now we'll be studying about the second way, which is stem cutting. Okay, so in this case, we take an example of a rose plant, the stem of a rose plant. Okay, so while planting a rose, we must make sure that we have a stem of a rose. Okay, so we just put that directly in the ground, and this is itself enough to grow into a new rose plant. So this stem has two or three buds. With the help of these buds, the plant grows into a new rose plant. Okay, so the third way is runners. Okay, so runners looks like this. Okay, so it looks something like this. Okay, so the runners is basically stem which runs across the ground. So the example, if you wonder about the example, we'll take the example of strawberry plant. This is how the stem of strawberry looks like. Okay, it is reproduced with the help of stem. Strawberry is reproduced with the help of stem, and the stem grows across the ground. So it covers the ground, and this is how the strawberry, okay, this is how the strawberry reproduces itself and forms into a new strawberry plant. So the next way of reproduction in plant is reproduction from leaf. So this is a very rare case. You might have not seen the reproduction from the leaf, but let's take the example of leaf of bryophyllum. Okay, so in the leaf you will see that on the edges of the leaf you will find some small buds. Okay, some small buds on the edges of the leaf, not on the middle but on the edges of the leaf. So you might wonder how it contributes the reproduction. So when the leaf falls down from the branches, it falls down on the ground, and this bud is grown into a new bryophyllum plant. So this is how reproduction is done in bryophyllum, in the plant bryophyllum, with the help of leaf. So the third way through which the plant can reproduce itself is reproduction from root. So in this case, we are taking an example of sweet potato, and we are growing the sweet potato in inside a jar with the help of water. Okay, so we keep the sweet potato above the jar and with the help of water, and after some days you can notice that the sweet potato has grown into a mature plant. So this is how it looks. You can also find a picture, proper picture of this diagram in your book. Okay, so this is how the root have grown into a new plant. So this is how the plant is grown, is reproduced with the help of a root. So the fourth and the last way through which a plant can reproduce is reproduction from seed. So in this case, it is very common, and I assume that most of you have seen this process around you. So in this process, the seed is sown inside a ground, and it is provided with some proper temperature and water. So this is how a seed is grown into a plant. Now we will be studying about the structure of a seed. So this is the structure of a seed. So the seed is protected by seed coat, which protects the seed from the external environment, from the outer environment. And this is scar, or you can say them as a mark. Okay, so this is the way through which the baby plant comes out through the seed, and this is also a way through which water enter inside the seed, so that it gets proper water. So when we separate the seed coat from the seed, we will find these two parts. Each part is known as cotyledon. So inside a cotyledon, we can find baby shoot and baby root. Collectively, we call them as embryo. And this is from this baby shoot and baby root or embryo, a new plant is grown from a seed. As I said before, that after sowing the seed inside the ground, they are provided with proper air, proper water, and proper temperature. So it helps the seed to grow, okay, grow properly. So this is the process of germination of seed. And if you wonder what germination is the growing of a baby plant. Okay, growing of baby plant from a seed is known as germination. So this is the process of germination. Okay, so step by step, gradually a seed is grown into a new plant. So you will also find the proper diagram in your book as well. So this is how the germination takes place. First, the seed is grown and it is provided with proper temperature, proper air, and proper water, and then the size increases. Okay, the size of seed increases, and the seed coat, it starts removing from the seed, and this is how the root is grown. Okay, so gradually after few days, the root will grow and the seed will come out of the ground. So slowly the seed will grow into new leaves. Okay, it will form new leaves, and after few days you can notice that the seed have grown into a new plant. So today we are ending up to this. So we'll continue the next topic on your online classes, and I hope everyone have understood, and if you have any doubt you can just ask me in your online classes. And okay, thank you. Study well.
Stay home, stay safe,
Do it for self.
do it for your family, do it for India.
Let's break the chain of COVID-19.
हम होंगे कामयाब, जय हिंद। हम होंगे कामयाब, जय हिंद।
हम होंगे कामयाब। जय हिंद।